Noah's Ark, a story of faith and rescue. A long, long time ago, the world was full of people. But as time went on, something sad happened. People stopped being kind to one another. They lied, cheated, and hurt others. This made God very sad. He looked at the world he had created and saw that it was full of wickedness. But there was one man who made God smile. His name was Noah. Noah was kind and good, and he loved God with all his heart. God saw Noah's faithfulness and decided to share his plan with him. One day, God spoke to Noah. "Noah, I'm going to send a great flood to wash away all the bad things in the world. But don't be afraid. I want you to build a big boat, an ark, to keep you, your family, and the animals safe." Noah was surprised. A flood? A giant boat? But Noah trusted God completely. "I will do as you say, Lord," Noah replied. And so Noah began building the ark. It wasn't a small boat, it was huge. God gave Noah specific instructions. The ark should be big enough to hold his family and pairs of every kind of animal on earth. With wood, hammers, and lots of hard work, Noah and his family worked together to build the ark. People around them laughed and teased. "Why is Noah building a giant boat on dry land? There's no flood," they said. But Noah didn't stop. He kept working because he believed in God's promise. Finally, after many days and nights, the ark was ready. Then God told Noah, "Now gather 2 of every animal, 1 male and 1 female. Bring them onto the ark. Take birds, crawling creatures, big animals, and small ones too." So Noah and his family worked hard to gather the animals. Imagine the sight. Elephants stomping up the ramp, lions roaring, monkeys swinging, and birds flying into the ark. There were zebras, giraffes, rabbits, and even tiny ants. Noah made sure they all had a place to stay. When everyone was inside, Noah, his family, and all the animals, God shut the door of the ark. Suddenly, the sky grew dark, and rain began to fall. At first, it was just a few drops. Then it came pouring down, harder and harder. Rivers overflowed, and soon the whole earth was covered with water. For 40 days and 40 nights, the rain didn't stop. The ark floated on the water, keeping everyone inside safe and dry. Noah and his family cared for the animals, feeding them and making sure they were comfortable. Even though the storm raged outside, they trusted God to protect them. Finally, after many days, the rain stopped and the sun came out. But the earth was still covered with water. Noah sent out a raven to see if it could find dry land, but it came back with nothing. Then Noah sent out a dove. The first time, the dove also came back, unable to find a place to rest. But the second time, the dove returned with a fresh olive branch in its beak. Noah's heart leapt with joy. The water was going down. Soon, the ark came to rest on a mountain, and the land began to dry. God told Noah, "It's time to come out of the ark. You, your family, and the animals can now live on the earth again." When Noah stepped outside, he looked up at the sky and thanked God for keeping his promise. To show his love, God placed a beautiful rainbow in the sky. "This rainbow," God said, "is a sign of my promise to never again flood the earth." And so Noah, his family, and all the animals began a new life on the earth, grateful for God's protection and love. The lesson: Noah's story teaches us to trust God, even when we don't fully understand His plan. God is always faithful, and His promises never fail, and whenever you see a rainbow, remember, it's a symbol of God's love for all of us.